everybody, welcome to my channel Living in the Red Dot. This is May from Singapore. Today I have two perfumes for you from the house of Dolce and Gabbana. So I have Desire Dolce and Gabbana The One, and I also have Dolce and Gabbana The One EDT. If this is something you're interested in, please stay tuned. Hi everyone. So I have never smelled the original Dolce & Gabbana The One EDP for women, which was released back in 2006. So I can't make a reference with that original, and I don't know whether the DNA of that original runs through all the flankers of the Dolce & Gabbana The One for Women series. So I thought I'll talk about first the Desire Dolce & Gabbana The One, which was released in 2013. So the box looks like this, and this item has been discontinued right here, and the bottle, which I have a 30 ml bottle of, is here, right, like this. And I think my cap is starting to tarnish, so I'm gonna try and see if that can be cleaned up. But anyway, it's a beautiful, elegant bottle. I really like it. So this perfume was released in 2013. The original was released in 2006. So it's been a few years before this has been released. This to me is quite a sweet perfume. It's more sweet than floral. It's a sweet floral, but leaning more towards sweetness, that's for sure. So when I first sprayed this perfume, I felt like right there on the top notes, I could already smell the caramel. I know it's not listed as a top note, but I picked up the caramel right away. The caramel kind of mixes in with a bit of the sweet citrusiness of mandarin, orange. So it smelled really good. And then that caramel to me carries through throughout, the dry down, from the top notes, the mid notes to the dry down. And I really enjoyed the caramel in this one. What happened after the top notes fade is that the caramel get a bit stronger and mixes in with this very nice light tuberose. Now again, a lot of people don't like tuberose because this flower can be quite heady. It can get quite heady. It can really overwhelm the perfume. Even amongst white florals, it can really stand out a lot. So there are people who love it, people who don't. But even if you don't like tuberose, I find that the tuberose here is nice and soft, and it mixes in with the caramel. So you've got this really nice, sweet, light floral. Yes, this perfume is quite light, despite having a black bottle, which usually black bottles are kind of noir type. When you say noir, it's bold, it's strong, it's out there. This isn't. This is actually very light and turns skin scent pretty quickly. So it kind of stays very close to your body. It's very nice and pleasant. I probably wouldn't call it a signature perfume, but I find that it's nice change up from your signature perfume when you want to wear something different, but not too strong. It's very good for casual days, casual get together with friends, lunches and all that. But it's not very formal that I would wear it in the office. So it can, if you're young, it could also be quite fun, despite the seriousness of of the black bottle. Yeah, it's warm. It's very, very pleasant. If you like sweet floral perfumes, if you like sweet perfumes, definitely give this one a try. Because like the vanilla and the amber really mixes in really well as it goes towards the dry down, and it's just very warm, cozy, and pleasant. So I really, really like this one, compared to the next perfume that I'm going to be reviewing, which is Dolce and Gabbana, the One EDT. When I first got this, I actually thought I got the EDP, but turns out it's the EDT. The bottles look very the same. It's really hard to distinguish them. Yeah, and so are the boxes. The box look very similar as well. So this is a 30 ml EDT bottle. The 100 ml, I believe, is much taller and like rectangular in shape. I know it looks like I've used it quite a bit, but I really haven't. It's more like I keep testing it and then scrubbing it off. That's why it's like this. I really wanted to like it because it has really good reviews. So I keep wondering, why is it I don't like this perfume? Yeah, so I think I've just about given up on this one. It will probably be on the to sell list soon. So yeah, so I don't like this. And like I said, I'm not sure why I don't like it. I keep looking at the notes, and I think I've spotted the note that bugs me the most. And it's actually the most prominent note in it, which is the flower lily. I don't like it. That I get why some people would like it, because it's kind of, they probably say creamy, but to me it feels oily. Like it's like kind of like scented, more scented baby oil. It just doesn't sit well with me. I don't like, when I wear it, I feel like I'm like there's a layer of like kind of oil like on my skin, and it's in a very, it sits there in a very, very unpleasant like way. The oiliness is very synthetic and plasticky to me as well. Yeah, but having said that, looking at all the notes, I really don't have any problems with the notes in it. It is a fruity floral as opposed to this one, which is more of a kind of gourmand caramel, light floral. Gourmand is more along my lines. Those are the perfumes that I like. Fruity, I do like fruity, but in this case, the fruitiness mixed in with that waxy, oily lily just kind of like kills it for me. So yeah, I know there are people that really like this, and I understand why you do. It's just that to me it doesn't like work. And I think the times when I didn't try to scrub it off, it does have pretty decent longevity for an EDT. It is probably about like 4 hours tops, and then you'll have to respray. Yeah, so that's about the longest that I think I've sprayed it, and I could stain it on my skin and I could smell it around that time. So I apologize for those who love this perfume. I understand why you love it. It's just not for me. I much prefer something like this, and hopefully I will get a chance to smell the EDP, but I'm not too keen on it, because from what I read is that this is kind of like a lighter, fresher version of that. So if they are very similar, if Lily is in there, chances are I probably won't like it either. So there you go. That is my review for Dolce & Gabbana's The One EDT. If you liked this review, please press like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.